Aloha crafters, this is Mona again for another DIY. Went to Total Wine and bought these mini alcohol bottles and put it in a picture box frame. Then I went to Walmart and I bought a pack of socks. Some sayings are from Pinterest and the other ones I just did myself. Let's get started. Here is the picture box that I got from the Dollar Tree. I used some of the nail polish remover to remove the words. This picture box wasn't wide enough, so I had to cut out the back of the frame. You'll see. So here is the little mini alcohol bottle. This is the back of the frame. And what I did is I used the black side of the face side, and it didn't really matter because I ended up putting a black cardstock anyway because it was kind of ripped on the top, as you see there, and I wanted to cover it up so then you wouldn't see that. So just taking a metal ruler, taking a sharp X-Acto knife, measuring what I needed to cut out because the bottle needed to stick out from the back end so then I can glue on that back of the frame. So this is just tedious work and just making sure it lies flat or flat enough so that it fits. So you see how I'm sticking it in there? That part needs to stick out from the back. So I'm just double checking to see if it's fitting or whether or not I need to cut the hole bigger. And there I am getting the cardstock to cover the backing of the picture frame. The backing that we'll see from the face of the picture frame. That's what I'm talking about. So doing the same thing, using the X-Acto knife and a metal ruler, making sure that the hole is the same size as far as what I've already cut. So I'm just making sure that it fits right and the bottle goes through the 2 layers that I had. I used a black permanent marker to cover up the white cardstock that I cut, so then it looks nicer. Just double checking again, make sure it fits. I'm cutting the sides and the top so then I can glue it on to the picture frame. This small piece here that you see in the video, I'm cutting this in half because when I looked through the front of the frame, I saw that you can see through those corners because the cutout that I did was a little bit too wide. I don't think I covered it completely, and I was trying to take that part off, as you see. So just checking it out from the front to see how it looks. You can't tell. I don't think anybody will notice it. And then I added this piece, this triangle piece over there because it had like a lump in the back and I wanted to make sure that the bottle would not fall out. So I put that piece there, and then you'll see later on that I'm putting a grosgrain ribbon across the middle of the bottle to make sure that I have extra security and that the bottle does not move. Checking the 2 pieces as far as the width, the length, and everything matches up. And then what I'll do is hot glue it all together. Now I'll be working with another cardstock. I used a 6x6 cardstock that I had. And I want to make the back of the frame look nice. So I checked through what I had as far as my cardstock, and I just used this Christmas tree pattern. And just doing the same thing. I have to make sure that the width, the length, and everything's correct. And I also have to make sure that I cut the opening for the bottle. So I had some pencil marks as far as where it's supposed to be. And I'm just using my X-Acto knife. And I'm first going to fold it to see whether or not the opening is correct before I even cut it. I actually needed to cut it larger. So this is where I am. I had to just double check it. You always need to make sure that You don't cut the opening too big. And because I wanted to make the backside look neat, I wanted to almost make it perfect as far as the size of the cutout. So that's why you have to go back and forth and back and forth. Now, I did tell you I was going to add a grosgrain ribbon, and that's what I did. So before I attached the patterned Christmas tree backing, I put the grosgrain ribbon on, and then I put the pattern paper on. I'm making this for a coworker at the office, and I know that she likes a little whiskey every once in a while. So I thought this was a cute little project for her. So that's why I made from my Cricket Joy a little saying that I liked when I saw it on Pinterest a while back ago. So I just decided that I would make this for her. I hope she likes it. There's different examples in Pinterest of what you can do with a picture box frame like this. You can actually put in jingle bells and make something more Christmassy and put in some Hershey Kisses, etc. The back is done, and this is how it looks. DIY number 2 are men's funny socks. What do you get, guys, that are not into shabby chic or anything cute or anything farmhouse? So I thought this was an inexpensive way to create something that they might think is pretty funny. I made notes of everything I wanted to print on the socks first, and then I went over to my Cricut machine and I typed in everything that I needed, sized everything down. Then I took everything all at once and I cut through and weeded through all the vinyl. And that is a more efficient way of doing it, especially if you're going to do the whole entire pack of 12 socks. Makes it go by faster because then you can iron all the socks all at once. You can press them and then you can apply it on. So this is the brand that I got from Walmart. It says 12 Crew Socks. This is my little mini press. I only used it for one pair of socks. I decided to go on my ironing board and just use my regular iron. So I laid up all the socks, pressed them all at once on the rest of the samples that I had. And I basically did a production run so I can do this a lot faster, because I just had too many projects that were on my list and I needed to work more efficiently. So there you go. You lay it all down. You should press the socks first, heat it up, and then after that, lay your vinyl down, position it, make sure it's not too far on the top and make sure it's not too far on the bottom. Get your parchment paper and press it down. And then you're going to peel it warm. Peels off great. Then you heat set it, putting the parchment paper down. This goes fast, especially if you already have all the socks laid out. And you just do one by one, and doesn't take very long. After I did this, I folded the socks in half so I can think about how I wanted to package and display this. So I had pressed the toe and the heel part, but when I pressed it, I did put the parchment paper on top so I don't touch the vinyl and make it burn. So, oh, I take that back. I didn't use the parchment paper. I just made sure that I did not touch the vinyl while I was pressing the tip of the socks. Have fun making your own socks like this. Here's another look at what I've done. I used clear cellophane to package it and a little bit of cardstock. Thank you for watching my videos. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so and hit the notification button. I hope to see you soon. And don't forget to watch my other videos that I've already posted. Take care. Aloha.